What does that mean with Brett and Marlene? NFL playoff edition.
Oh boy.
We're back.
Here we go.
My girl went 8-3 last year during the playoffs with her picks. So we, of course, are going to get to your picks because everyone's dying to know who's going to the Super Bowl.
Oh, my goodness.
Who you putting your money on. But first and foremost, it wouldn't be What Does That Mean with Brett and Marlene if we did not play some What Does That Mean.
Oh,
so
boy.
we're going to get right into it.
Right into it.
Yep.
Like, just go.
Me, you, and baby girl.
Right here.
Look at that thing. For those of you who haven't been keeping up, we are pregnant. Super pregnant. What does that mean? Pancake block. What is a pancake block?
First off, I've been eating blueberry pancakes like every morning, so I love this one. But I have no clue. A pancake block. Okay, a pancake is flat.
Okay.
So I'm going to say it's like when the player's running and he goes and he just gives him like a boom. Flat-handed.
Oh, flat-handed.
Flat-handed push.
That is actually wrong.
Oh. I was like, really?
No, a pancake block is when these two guys or this guy.
Oh, they smush him?
Kind of. Watch. This guy's on offense. He's going to block this guy.
Okay.
So he comes at him like this, and he puts him on his ass and lays him flat like a pancake.
Lays him flat like a pancake.
Right?
I'm confused because they get tackled every time. So is it always a pancake flop or pancake? What is it called? Pancake
block. It's not a tackle. It's a block.
Aren't you not allowed to tackle if you don't have the ball?
Notice I said block. I didn't say tackle.
Well, then what's the difference if he ends up on the floor?
The difference between a block and a tackle?
Yeah.
Oh, girl, we got a lot of explaining to do. We'll cover that one next time.
Okay.
What does that mean? Long snapper.
I feel like that would be a play that the quarterback does. Like a long snapper is a long snap. Like, goes really, really far.
Like he snaps that mother.
Yeah, that possibly cannot be the answer because football's confusing and it's always like not what you think it is.
Okay.
It's the opposite probably. So let me guess, it's when he up and the fall just like it's like no, because that's called an incomplete. What's it called?
It's called a long snapper.
I know. I'm
what's
really
a snap?
trying to think.
What is a snap?
A throw or
A snap is it's a sound effect now.
Just a snap.
That is not right.
I know it's not.
Here's a fun one.
Okay.
So in the final week of the season, there's always a handful of guys in the league who, in their contracts, they have incentives.
Okay. Yes, I know about these.
What does that mean?
I know about these.
Okay.
The incentives are, because we do this at work too, essentially in their contract, if they reach certain milestones, then they get rewarded financially. That
is correct.
Yeah.
Let's talk about a couple of incentives that did get reached and one that just almost got it in Week 17. Los Angeles Rams defensive end Leonard Floyd.
Okay.
He needed 10 sacks on the season.
I don't know what a sack is.
We talked about this. It's when he tackles the quarterback.
Oh, okay. Got
he needed to get his 10th sack, and if he did, he got a $1.25 million bonus.
$1.25 million?
And he got it.
Oh, he did.
He got it.
Oh goodness! Thank
Could
goodness.
you imagine not getting it?
No, I would be heartbroken.
Miami Dolphins wide receiver Devontae Parker needed to get 4 catches and 73 yards to get $750,000. But like, how mad would you be if the quarterback didn't throw you the ball 4 times?
I mean, I would be pretty upset, but maybe I was rude to the quarterback, or maybe I felt like I was better than the quarterback, and so the quarterback was like, you know what? I know what's at stake for you, so you.
You think the quarterback might like try to sabotage his bonus?
Yeah.
That'd be some petty shit.
It would be petty shit. But he could argue that it just wasn't right for the play. It wasn't right for the game. And then who's going to really go back and forth between that one?
Well, you want to hear about heartbreak? Hear this one. Okay. Riley Reef.
Okay.
He plays offensive line for the Minnesota Vikings. He needed to play in 93% of the offensive snaps for the whole season. Meaning he had to be on the field 93% of the time. Right?
I got it.
He did not play on Sunday against the Lions. I believe he was injured. He finished with 92% of snaps, so he missed out on $1 million.
$1 million for 1%?
Yes.
Oh, he better work on that contract next time. 91% gets me $500,000, so at least you make some money.
Right?
Holy shit.
My man missed out on $1 million.
Damn, that's fucking heartbreaking.
Look at his Patriot ass.
Yeah.
He was actually at the Capitol. He was leading the charge. Oh,
Dude, man.
All right, let's move on. But everybody wants to know.
You know what? It's just so funny how shit works out. It's just funny. It's just funny. Damn, you didn't make it to 93%, but you made it to the Capitol Hill. But you missed out on.
Oh, he wasn't actually at the Capitol.
Oh, he wasn't.
No, he was not. You think he was at the Capitol?
I don't know. People are f***ing weird. That's why I was like, oh.
Why?
Like, that was right, and now I feel terrible. I didn't mean to stereotype him
because
like that.
he was holding the American.
God, yeah, and I feel so terrible.
Because he had the American
flag.
flag.
Oh my God, you can't use this.
I see.
But you also said it.
You're so gullible.
I know, I'm so gullible. But you also said he was at the Capitol.
Yeah, it's because I was trying to see if you believe me or not. That's
But you
funny.
know I'm so gullible.
That's really
Gosh,
funny.
dang it.
Okay.
I didn't mean that. I'm so sorry.
Okay. All right, let's get to what everybody wants to know, and that is your picks.
Okay.
We want to know who's going to win these games. I mean, you went 8-3 last year.
I did pretty good.
Was it beginner's luck?
Probably.
First game on Saturday. Indianapolis Colts versus the Buffalo Bills. Nobody circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills.
You know what? There was something, I don't know what that means, but there's something about the Bills, whatever the they are. I don't like them. I just don't like them. It rubs me the wrong way. Any fan that I've ever met that's a Bulls fan, I just have never really. Are they Bulls? The Bills. Whatever. Same shit. Don't care.
Okay.
Never been a fan, so I'm automatically gonna go for the Colts.
Okay.
Don't need to know shit.
Another game on Saturday. You got your Los Angeles Rams versus the Seattle Seahawks.
Ooh.
Now, before you get into this one, let me tell you that the Rams most likely will be without their starting quarterback, Jared Goff. He had surgery on his thumb, so he can't throw the ball very well.
Oh.
But hear this one. They have to rely on their backup quarterback, a guy by the name of John Wolford. Now, before last week, the dude had never taken a snap in the NFL. So who you got? You got Rams or Seahawks?
I'm going to go with the Rams because I'm an LA girl.
Ooh.
I know it's a little risky. The Seahawks are good. And my Uncle Greg is from Seattle, or not from Seattle, but he lives in Seattle. But, you know, Seattle.
Ooh.
So
we didn't have a very good experience in Seattle, did we?
No. And I don't know if it was our fault or I don't want to blame the whole city because it's obviously not the city's fault. It's a very beautiful city.
Yeah, beautiful city.
It's a beautiful city.
But the people that we met
that we interacted with, which doesn't mean everybody.
Great. And we got kicked out of our own hotel's rooftop bar.
Yep.
Tried to light a joint on the roof, and apparently you're not allowed to do that.
Outside, which I didn't know. You can smoke outside in LA, which is legal.
A simple slap on the wrist would have been nice, but we were forcefully removed.
Forcefully removed by a huge dude.
Yeah, he was a big
boy. That was
boy.
Getting in our face. And I'm like, really? LA's my hometown. And you got to stick with, your home.
All right, last game on Saturday.
Okay.
We got Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Washington football team. We do not call them by the R word anymore.
Oh, no.
So, rookie defensive end Chase Young, he plays for the Washington football team.
Yep.
He was heard last week coming off the field when they found out they were playing the Buccaneers saying, "Tom Brady, I'm coming. I want Tom." Now, I know how you feel about
fucking youngin'.
Yeah.
Oh,
so I know how you feel about Tom Brady, but Chase Young, Tom Brady. Chase Young, Tom Brady. Now, it's not the only matchup we're going to see, but who you got?
You might be young, but I'm feeling like I'm going to have to go with Brady, even though I really salute this guy for trying to be like, F you, I'm going to come after you and I'm going to beat you. And you know what? If you do, that's dope. You'll always be able to remember that in your rookie season. You played against Tom Brady in, playoffs and you won. Hooray, hurrah. But you know what? I'm going with the Bucks.
Love it.
Yeah.
Now, before we get off this game, I want to talk about the Washington football team's quarterback, Alex Smith.
Okay.
We just watched his E60, the dude who broke his leg.
Oh, that guy broke my heart. Oh my gosh, just pulled on my heartstrings. Why the did you need to show me that? We already had to look at it a million times, and we were like, why are they showing it again?
I know, it looks like boiled chicken.
Ooh.
Remember when he got infected? Open your eyes and look at it.
I don't want to look. I can see it. It's so nasty. How fucking rude. Oh, that poor guy. Oh my gosh.
How incredible that he's gonna play in a playoff football game 2 years after he broke his leg.
now I want him to win.
Not gonna happen.
I know it's not gonna happen because that, you know what, that poor guy, not that poor guy, he is honestly resilient and like hat off to you, my friend. He was like the star quarterback, and then he got hurt, and then Patrick Mahomes came in and then took his job. Oh,
Colin Kaepernick took his job?
Kaepernick took his job.
Other order, but yeah.
Whatever, it's the same shit. That's f***ed up.
He's had a rough go at it.
Rough go. But you know what?
He got a good attitude.
The fact that he's even playing is so impressive and amazing, but I still gotta go for the Bucs because it. I mean, he's proven it, and I guess that's what everybody wanted to see. So, you know what? But we'll see if he actually goes how far he makes it in the playoffs.
Are you ready to call Tom Brady the GOAT?
Nope. Definitely not. Not doing it.
No?
Not yet.
What does he have to do to make you believe?
He needs to be a dual threat quarterback.
We'll find out on Saturday. All right, so you're picking 3 road teams.
Because you know what? That dude in the other field, on the other team, what's his name? Mr. Smith?
Alex Smith,
Mr. Smith. Dual threat quarterback. He
run?
Put his literally his career on the line for his team. And Tom Brady is a pussy and doesn't do that shit. He just throws the ball and slides. Don't touch me. I still want to make my millions. Okay.
So those picks are locked in. You've got 3 road teams. You got the Colts, the Rams, and the Bucs.
Let's go.
Let's move on to Sunday's games. The best game of the weekend is going to be the Baltimore Ravens versus your Tennessee Titans. Now, easily the best game of the weekend. 2 amazing teams going at it. Now, your boy Derrick Henry, a.k.a. 22, became only the 8th player in NFL history to rush for over 2,000 yards in a season. The dude is an absolute animal.
He is a fucking beast. He's fucking insane. Every time I watch him play, I'm like, holy fuck, this dude is fucking bonkers.
He's fun to watch.
Like, what do you eat for breakfast? You need to tell the people.
You think that's the key to it, is what he has for breakfast?
But like, you know, they always say, like, breakfast is a meal for champions or whatever, and like,
yeah.
What the does he eat to start off his day for his games? Like, what gets him, like, ready to fucking go and be a fucking beast?
Now, if his mindset was breakfast is the meal of champions, what would he eat?
Obviously, he'd probably eat raw eggs. He would just gulp them down because he wouldn't want the oil or anything from the scrambled, and wouldn't want any oil from it, like, cooking. So he's like, that shit, I'm just going to gulp it. Mm-hmm. Probably as a protein shake. But probably doesn't want to get too full because he's going to be running a lot.
Right.
Do you think he fasts? No, you can't fast. You pass out. It's too crazy of a game.
Yeah, no chance. So I'm assuming you're going to... Who are you going with?
Oh, I'm obviously going to go with the Titans. I mean, first off, I became a fan of the Titans last year, kind of by accident, and really just because of Derrick Henry, which, let me tell you, I don't know any football players' names. Nobody.
I'm so glad you said his name.
But I know Derrick Henry because last year I was so impressed by watching him play.
Bears and Saints. The Bears come into this game as a wild card. Mm-hmm. So, honestly, let me just say something. I'm a Lions fan. F*** the Bears, okay? The Bears are 8-8. The only reason they got into the playoffs is because the NFL decided to expand the playoffs and let more teams in. Oh. I don't like the Bears. They're playing a really good New Orleans team who may be without one of their best players, Alvin Kamara. He's on the COVID list. So he may not get to play because he got COVID. But honestly, it doesn't matter. Because the Saints are pretty damn good. And the Bears, the Bears. But, like, who you got?
I want to go with the team that's going to win. So I'm going to go with the Saints.
All right. And lastly, a really interesting game. We got the Browns and the Steelers. Now, the Browns come into this game as a wild card as well. Okay. So, and the Browns are like the perennial underdog in this thing. Like, they haven't been to the playoffs. Not won a game. They haven't been to the playoffs since 2002. So, the Browns come into this game very much feeling like the Detroit Lions, which is never a good sign. Also, their head coach, Kevin Stefanski, tested positive for COVID, and he will not coach. They're going to be without him. They might be without some of their players, too. They've had just a COVID infection. They've had to shut down the facility. They've had to do all kinds of stuff. So, I don't even know who's going to be playing for them. So, and the Steelers are a pretty damn good team. So, you get your COVID Browns versus the Steelers. Who you got?
I'm going to go with the Steelers. I want a team that wins. So I'm going to go with the Steelers. Not that maybe, you know what? Hey, there's crazy shit that's happened. I mean, look what happened in our country yesterday. So the Bears, I mean, the Lions, whatever, team we're talking about.
The Browns?
The Browns. Could make it.
It's highly unlikely.
It was highly unlikely that anybody would storm the U.S. Capitol, but that happened.
So, to recap your picks,
Yes.
the 6 games this weekend, you've got the Colts beating the Bills.
Bye-bye.
You got the Rams beating the Seahawks. The Buccaneers beating the football team
Yep.
and Mr. Smith. The Titans are going to beat the Ravens.
Yep.
You got the Saints beating the Bears. And you've got the Steelers beating the Browns.
Yes. Just so we're clear, I don't have to watch every game, do I?
All right, y'all. All right, so that's all the games we got picked. Let's see how you do. You did pretty damn good last year. I hope you do as well this year.
I'm going to do fucking great.